Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me, Danny Spring, with Table 1 Gaming, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my pan deck profile that I've used over these past few tournaments for about like a month now, and it's been winning a lot. I've never got anything lower than second place, and this deck is just beyond amazing. It's just like everybody describes it. It's not too aggressive, it's not too controlled. It's just like the right ratio of control and aggro. So like I said, it's a very great deck. It doesn't really have any hard matchups or any bad matchups actually. This deck usually controls the tempo. You have your opponent playing at your pace, and pretty much if you can control the pace of the game, you pretty much control the game, and the outcome should be in your favor. But alright, let's get right to it. So of course I run, well, first of all, when you get running the Pan Leader. If you guys don't know what it does, on Awaken, whenever you play a battle card, you choose that battle card and it gains 5k for the duration of the turn. And if it reaches its power of 20, up to 20 or more, you get to draw a card. And then when you Awaken, you will tap 2 energies. On Awaken, the same exact thing. You play a battle card, it gains 5k. If it reaches 20 or more, you draw a card. Really great leader. This amazing leader. But okay, let's start out with we're running 4 hits. This card right here, I mean, it's really great. The fact that you could gain hand intel is like the best thing in the game right now. You get hand intel and you get to hit your opponent for 2 cards with 30k or more, which is really amazing. You warp them for a full turn. They get at the end of their next turn, and then you get the 5k, so it becomes a 25 double strike, and you get to draw a card because of the pan. Overall, really great card. And then I run 4 Trunks. Of course, this card is really good. Self-Awaken. You can put Chain Attack Trunks on top of them for 2 instead of Hard Drop or Hard Cast, whatever you guys want to call it or whatever. It's all good. If you don't know what it does, you swing auto. You get to choose a card from your life. If you do, it gains critical and 10k. So he's gonna come at you for 15k critical, which is very good in this format right now. In any format really, it's and it's gonna come with an extra 5k because of the pan if you choose to do it on him. So he's gonna come at you with 20k critical, which is really good. And then I run 4 Chain Attack Trunks. Of course, this card is really amazing. I have a lot of targets that I could bring out with them, but he's mostly there to clear boards with the Seno. So you use him and you drop the Seno, and then with the pan you get the 5k to Seno. So you're gonna draw 5 cards. You're gonna get Seno up to 20, so you're gonna draw an extra card. So that's really good right there. And then I played, he's pretty much my MVP. I played 3 of this. I kind of want him to throw him at 4, but I still don't know how to feel at it at 4. But this card is really good. Overall, it's like probably my favorite card in the deck. It's the best card in the deck, I believe, because it comes, if you don't know what it does, so it comes out at 15, you get the 5 boosts from Pan, so you get to draw a card. So he's 20. When this card swings out a battle card, regardless if it knocks it out or not, his auto is gonna restand and it gets 10k. So that's really good when you're trying to get rid of cards that they don't want to switch to rest mode because they don't want to get it knocked out. So this card attacks cards in active mode. So you swing out one of them, and then it restands with 10k. So it's gonna be at 20 because of the pan, and next to 10 is gonna be 30k. So that's 30k to the face, and your opponent has to deal with that, and it's really good. This card right here, MVP card into there. And then I run 3 Burst Attack Gohans. This card's good. It hardly sees any play. It's usually just energy, but he has come in clutch for when I do need him when I'm low in life. But I'm usually never low in life, so I think I might cut him down to, I think 1. Yeah, I think just 1. I don't think this card is really necessary in this deck. But overall, he's good. Critical. If you have 4 less cards in your hand, you draw. And then I run only 2 pans. This card right here, this card is another great card in this deck because it's a blocker, barrier, and when it comes out, all your red cards and leader gain double strike and 5k because of it. So this card is beyond good. It's really good. I kind of want to bump it up to 3, to be honest. And I ran 2 Legics. This card, I don't know how to feel about it. I hardly see it, and when I do, I already have a battle card, so he usually becomes energy or combo fodder. But he's good. He comes off for free if you don't know what it does. If your opponent controls a battle card, you don't. He comes off for free. He's a blocker, and you get the draw because you get the 5K from Pan, so it'll become 20K. You get to draw. It's really good. Then I run 2 topos. I kind of want to put him to 3 as well. I'm not sure. He's coming clutch. I won a lot of games because of this. I like doing the so when I have only 1 blue and 1 red and a whiz, I negate with the whiz, and instead of tapping back the blue, I tap the red. So now I have 2. So now I can negate with the topo, and then because of the pan, it's not just doing your turn. So if you negate with this, doing your opponent's turn, it gains the 5K, so you get to draw in your opponent's turn, which is really great. And then of course I run 4 double shot Vegetas. This card, it's your second super combo. It's really good. Your combo during your opponent's turn, it gets the 5K, so you get to draw. And now they got to deal with the 20K in defense, or if they want to get rid of it, they're gonna have to combo higher, or you're gonna have a card to attack them next turn, which is really good. I also play 4 handy Giro super combo. This card, we all know what it does. 4 less life, you get to draw a card and 10K. Really great. And then another MVP card. This M2. M2 is really great. It's really good because now they have that galactic swap deck or whatever. And it's really annoying because they bring out the I forgot the name. That 2-drop yellow that puts in rest, you get to draw a card. That card's annoying to get rid of because at the end phase it just goes back to active. And if I don't have the Vegeta to attack into it, I can't get rid of it. So this card it's really great overall because it gets rid of blockers. So you just knock anything out with 5K or less. Remember, it's not just for battle cards; it's for the leader too. So I won a few more matches because I reduced the leader by 5K, and they needed that 5K to combo out. They were only able to match it, so pretty clutchy card. And then of course the negate tends to be negate. So if you don't know what it does, it negates the attack, and you get your leader gains 5K. So not only did you negate that, your leader just went up to either 15 or 20K, depending if it's awakened or non-awakened. So that was all my red. We're going to the blue package, of course. 3 Senos. This card is good. Not good. He's beyond good. It's amazing. It nukes the board. It pretty much any deck that storms the field, like fuck, it gets rid of everything. This is the answer to everything. This card has won me a lot of games, but it's also lost me a lot of games because as you can see, it has no combo power. So this card has been just dead in my hand when I need to combo out. It's bad. But overall, great card. Like, it's won me so many games. And of course, you got to run 4 Senzu Beans. This card is beyond amazing. I like doing this and untapping the 2 red when I need to negate with the topo or with the unending awakening. It's really good, and you keep the 5K, but you could choose who gets the 5K, by the way, and that's for the duration of the turn. And next up, I have, of course, 3 Wiz. I kind of want to bump them up to 4. I'm still tweaking up the deck, but regardless, Wiz is good. Like I said, I love when I have a blue and a red. I negate with the Wiz. I tap the other red, and I have 2 reds. Now I could negate with the topo, and I'm gonna gain the 5K and draw. And then for my last cards, I run 4 overall. And this card in this deck, I think this card right here in Pan is the best card to have as an overall card. This card right here, I love this card. So the cool little combo is you bring this out, you're gonna get the 5K for the Pan, so she's gonna go up to 20, and then she's gonna give Pan her own 5K, so she's gonna go up to 15. And then you draw because of Pan, then you draw because of that. So you're gonna draw 2 cards, bump them up, and now your opponent has to deal with them. So one of the best combos that I like to do. Let me show you a little combo. It's my favorite combo. It's either with hit or with the glimpses Vegeta. So it depends on the situation. So you if you're at 4 life and it's your turn, what I do, I tap my energies, bring out the hit or the Vegeta, I gain the 5K, so I draw. So that's one. Then you awaken, you untap 2, you overwhelm, you gain the 5k, you give her the 5k, so now you're gonna draw 2 cards. So and just that combo itself, you drew 3 cards. Then you swing with the pan at 20, you're gonna draw another card now. Well, it doesn't have to go to 20, but that's his auto, it draws. So yeah, so this combo right here, any of these two, or any drop, to be honest, this right here, I love this card. You're gonna draw 4 cards regardless of this. So this card, this deck doesn't really lose its to sell. Like everybody's like, oh, cell chain this, cell chain that. Yes, it's annoying, but Pan doesn't really care about cell chain because it just has too many ways to replenish your hand, which is really good in this format. But like I said, this deck is really fun, really awesome. I've been using this for about like a month or so, and I've gotten multiple first places. I've never placed anything lower than 2nd place, and overall it's good. I don't know how viable it's going to be for the next format, but overall this deck is beyond amazing. Like I think this deck is should be like the best deck, to be honest. I think, in my opinion, it's the best deck. Like, I know you have Hercule. This doesn't lose to Hercule. This actually has more. It's favorite to win against Hercule. Hercule has to deal with a lot. I've actually I played just a fun play again, a fun match against a friend who went undefeated at the locals and he got 1st place. And then we played him and then I just wrecked him. I wrecked that Hercule deck like there's no tomorrow. It's like Hercule. Yeah, sure you draw a lot, you have a lot of combo, but Pan just puts enough pressure to still get the W. Also beating a lot of cell decks, storm decks. This deck doesn't really have a bad matchup, to be honest. I've never played the mirror match though. I never got into any. There hasn't been any other player that's played Pan. So, any good Pan players out there? I would like to test players against you because I've never done the mirror match, so I want to see how fun that is. But yeah, that was my Pan deck profile. Like I said, I'm still gonna tweak it up. I don't know how viable it's gonna be after the new set, but I still want to make some changes here and there. Not too much. I'm very comfortable with the deck. I just want to cut those gohanks, to be honest. But yeah, this is Danny Spring with Table 1 Gaming, and please like and subscribe to our channel.